Colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards out.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. There's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just a...
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, He just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. Handoff to the left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down coming up after that running play. They'll give it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Pitches to the back. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense. Able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Shaw. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pitch play to the back. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Gators getting set on first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Shaw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Not a real good big throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the out route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
So second down after the incompletion. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting off the defender. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That game makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Bites off a defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Shaw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. This will likely be the last play of the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And the back now goes in motion. The pass rush closing in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Shaw. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Makes a spectacular diving catch. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he get there on the ground? The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Shaw. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And the Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback's got it on the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. He's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with a catch and gets a foot down.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma Oklahoma offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it to the left. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Or it's snapped to the back. Fighting him off. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They go with a short shovel pass. Tackled, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looks to the left. KAS caught. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here comes Here's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great... defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Shaw. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Here we go, 4th quarter. They'll cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Receiver in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He wants some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
The game makes it second and medium. Some hard running there through a tackle. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners are in the red zone now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Finding some room at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
The crucial extra point is up and good. We are all tied. Should be a great finish here. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. I'll flip back to the QB. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Man decides to signal fair catch. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.